Hey guys, I just wanted to take you through our website here and show you a couple of things that are happening that we've decided. 41 days left and 22 hours left until the day of the festival. Kind of scary, and but anyway, we want to find what we have here is our films and schedules. Just click on it. And this will show you the, if you go here, it takes you, if you click on the ticket thing, it takes you over to Eventbrite's site, which we're set up on, where you can register for your tickets. And this has how many tickets are left, and it's all pretty self-explanatory, the same as last year. And we'll see how many. The reason this pre-registration says sold out is because we had about 25 people that got in here and signed up for this, and I'm going to have to recontact them and get them to come back and put the particular films they want to see, that sort of thing. So anyway, that's that site. Thursday night, I haven't heard back from Jim McInville, Mattress Mac, Gallery Furniture. So we're kind of pulling things back to our all of our original concepts. This cuts out some of the headaches. It may mean that we're overcrowded, which would be a good problem. It just simplifies things. So, but on Thursday night, we're going to show Linsanity, which is a documentary about Jeremy Lin, who's currently plays for the Houston Rockets. This is a trailer for that documentary.
Some of those experiences out there when I was on the court, I felt like I was being controlled by something else. I felt like I was having an out-of-body experience. I still have to pinch myself to really believe it.
Wait a minute, who's this kid?
Already cut twice this season.
Wait, not drafted? Wait.
Nobody thought he could play.
Sleeping on a teammate's couch.
Jeremy Lin came from nothing to greatness.
I don't even think you have to be a sports fan to hear about this story.
You will. Linsanity takes New York by storm.
I didn't want to play the piano. Like every year, the recital would come around and I'd be pretty much playing the same song. And they were just like, this is not working. All he does is play basketball, so let's just let him play basketball.
He's just this little kid and just scored the basketball so well.
Anyway, that goes on. It talks about his faith walk. It's pretty good. And the short, last year, you'll remember, we showed the film about the church that had the first mass shooting where a guy came into a church, and Sandra Martin Hicks produced that. I work with Sandra on this little short here. It's called "It's Not About Me." It's about a young girl that went to Second Baptist who was diagnosed with cancer and later passed away. But it's actually, even though it's about her life before death and then her funeral and all, it's actually a very uplifting story. And so Sandra would be here to talk about it. This would be after Linsanity on Thursday nights.
I refuse to be sad. Oh, you're crazy.
So, again, you can go in and watch all these trailers and we can talk about them. I'm in Love with a Church Girl is our Valentine's offering right now. It's got a really pretty strong cast. It's a little preachy, but it has a really strong cast, and I think it will really appeal to that target market that we're looking for in the apartments and all that. Nothing that we're doing is really for young people. These are all more adult shows, but they're show. We just secured this today, so I don't know that our older folks will enjoy this particularly, but we have another offering for them that we'll run at the same time. This is J. Rule and Toby Mac. It's got a whole lot of folks in it that people, especially younger people, really recognize.
Miles Montego, sitting with a real legend.
Yourself a good woman, Dick.
Oh, that's Vanessa. She goes to Bible study every week with my wife.
So that's the church girl, and we, like I said, it's not, and it also is because it's got a strong African American cast. We're hoping to pick up younger African American folks to come and watch it with us too. At the same time, that's playing for anybody that wouldn't be as drawn into I Love a Church Girl. We have the Book of Daniel, which is a pretty good biblical adventure from Pure Flix. So these two will be running this. One will be running in the screening room, one will be running in the Boynton room, and we'll make allowances for any kind of overflow. We've got ways to show the film to different people.
I will come to you and fulfill my gracious promise and bring you back to this land.
Who are you, old man?
I am Daniel. I seek to tell you a story. A tale of four.
And this year we'll be monitoring these shows to see if people are asking to see that they missed it, they heard good things about it, they want another opportunity to see it. We'll have we have 3 different venues: the screening room, the Boynton room, and the youth wing. That'll be completely set up for us to make adaptive changes during the time if we have to. So there'll be some fallback positions there. On our Saturday, we're going to be offering the Family Film Showcase, which Blair Robinson is taking that. She's in charge of that. She's supposed to tell me when she can what films she wants to run. This will be under our CVLI license, and we'll run something that's familiar to folks. It's just under our CVL license. We can't disclose the title of the film to the public, but we will be able to do a lot of cross-promoting on Thursday and Friday within our show, and even prior to that, as soon as we can within the church, we'll be telling people what that film is when she decides. Adrift is, we had a short last year from Barbara Sundstrom that everybody really responded well to. This is a full-length feature that Barbara's just finishing. I saw it at a premiere for the cast and crew and all that at Studio Movie Grill Patty and I saw it last Monday. And it's all done by teenagers, and we're hoping we can get our Lamar kids involved like we've been talking about for so long, and our Young Life kids and all that. So Adrift is going to be an important feature for us, and it'll be a festival premiere. She's just now finishing it up. It wasn't finished when I saw it. Hopefully it will be by the time the production happens. And then she'll talk about it afterwards. An Indefinite Period of Time is a documentary that's pretty cool. It's from a friend named Jimmy Logan, a friend of mine. We're catching the world premiere on it. He doesn't even have a trailer yet, and it's getting late, so it's a little scary. But again, we've got a very adaptive schedule this year, so I'm not worried about it. Jackson Run is a film that it's won a couple of festivals, and I'm excited we have this. This will be our Saturday night feature right now.
Why do you have to go?
Daddy has to go get the bad guys.
When will you be back?
I'll be back as soon as I can. I promise. I want to go see where he's buried.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
All you ever want to do is to hide behind that bottle.
Posture when you're drunk. You're drunk.
Here, this one's on the house.
This film won the Films Made by Churches award, and I've heard really good things about it from several different people. I haven't screened it yet, but we'll be doing that within the next week. I'll be real surprised if anybody has a problem with it. Seven Deadly Words we're going to run late night. It's really a film that should be seen by congregational folks, it's the 7 deadly words are, we've never done it like that before, and the idea is it sort of kills the church. This is based on a true story. Pretty interesting little film. And again, a film that we might run late night and then run another time if people have an interest in it. The one I've cut out of here is that we still have and we can run if we want to, is a film called This Is Our Time. And it's actually a good film. About a young couple, about 5 people that graduate from college, and 2 of them get married and go to India to work with the lepers in a thing called, with a group called Embrace a Village India. And but the problem I have with it is that Embrace a Village is a real ministry that's looking for money. So the film is kind of just a long commercial. While it's well made, it's a pretty good story. It winds up being kind of a long commercial to solicit funds for this particular ministry, which frankly I don't know anything about. So I've looked it up. It seems to be quality, but I'm uncomfortable with Bethany or the film festival having a film that has an obvious payoff at the end. Literally, the payoff at the end is send us some money. So I'm not real crazy about that. So right now I don't have that in our mix. We can always drop other films in if there's a problem with one of these, but this is our lineup, guys. And I think it's going to be pretty exciting. Oh, the other one, the last one that's missing is on Sunday is Wrestling with God, which is a film that was made in 1990, but it's the story of Alexander Campbell. And it's 4:3 format. It's the old TV format. It looks like it was shot on 16 millimeter. But I think it's really, I watched a part of it and it's pretty intriguing. So I think we're really going to like that. The intention there is that we run it on Sunday afternoon, and we try to get First Christian, Heights Christian, Canvas Church, and Bethany to come together and watch it based on our history, our church history. And we, of course, would also invite Cyprus and the regional folks and all that. So that's a little more of an in-house thing, and it will be open to everyone. But again, we'll show it in the screening room. If we need more places, we'll overflow to the Boynton room, and if we need more than that, we'll overflow to the youth wing. So that's our rundown for the 2014 festival. And I appreciate all your help, your prayers, and next week we're going to start really marketing this thing. Please let me know if you have any problems, any concerns, as usual, and we'll do our best to address them. Thanks.